Welcome back to Lesson 73 in Saxon's second edition of Algebra 1/2. And we're continuing on with our signed numbers and adding signed numbers. This lesson concentrates on visualizing the signed numbers, and so we're not going to be drawing number lines. We're going to try to do this without the use of number lines. But we are going to keep in mind these rules that I've given you. If you have like signs, two positives or two negatives, it's going to be an addition problem. And then you're just going to keep the sign that's with those numbers. If you have different signs, one of each, one negative and one positive, then it's always going to be a subtraction problem. And when you get your answer, you will give it the sign of the larger of the two numbers. Alright, so keeping that in mind, let's do a few together and then we'll do our practice problems. Alright, here you can see that we've got a positive and a negative in this first, positive 4 and negative 6. Alright, so that tells us one of each. It's going to be a subtraction problem. So I'm going to visualize it as 6 minus 4 equals 2. 6 is larger and it is a negative, so my answer is going to be negative 2. Alright, in this one we have like signs, both are positive, so it's an addition problem. So I'm going to say 2 plus 4 equals 6. In this one, we also have like signs. They are both negative signs, so it's an addition problem, and I'm going to say 2 plus 3 equals 5. Both numbers are negative, so I'm going to keep that negative sign. It's going to be negative 5. Isn't that easy? That's a whole lot easier to me than just to memorize the rule and the procedure than to have to worry about drawing out number lines and stuff. Alright, let's work on our practice problems. Alright, in A we have a negative and a positive. So that means it's going to be a subtraction, so I'm going to say 14 minus 2 is 12. The larger number is 14 and it has a negative sign, so my answer is going to be negative 12. B, I have a positive and a negative, so it's a subtraction. 256 minus 3 equals 253. My larger number was positive, so this is going to be a positive answer. Here I've got a positive, even though you don't see it here. If there's no sign, then that means it is positive. So I've got 41 and a negative 8, so it's a subtraction problem. 41 minus 8 equals 33, and it's going to stay positive because 41 is the larger number and it is positive. Alright, in D, I've got a negative and a negative, so this is going to be an addition problem. 3 plus 2 equals 5, but the sign was negative, so I'm going to attach that negative to that 5. In E, I've got a negative number and a positive number. See, there's nothing here, so I'm going to say that's positive 9, so it's 18 minus 9 is 9, and 18 is larger and it is negative, so my answer is going to be negative 9. And finally, in F, I've got like signs. Both are negatives, so it's an addition problem. 4 plus 15 equals 19. They are both negative, so it is negative 19. Good job. Hope this is going to be really, really easy for you. Short lesson. Enjoy it, and I will see you next time for Lesson 74.